So I called Mitchell down. So this is the hard part of being a mom with a child with special needs. Um, that really gets anxious about certain things. So I called him down and I said, I just want to ask him a question. He's like, what do you want? Great communication. And I said, I just want to see if you'll do something for mommy. And we can share with our friends on YouTube. And he's like, I don't want to share with our friends on YouTube. And I said, can you just eat this little tiny piece of sweet potato fries? And it was like the size of a pea. And he doesn't look at it, he doesn't touch it, he just doesn't want it. It's just the weirdest thing. And so I know, and he gets upset, super upset. He was trying to fight it and stay really calm, but he was resisting it. And so it's hard as a mom, or just, I'll just speak for myself. It's hard for me to push him because I don't want him to have this anxiety around food. I want him to learn to understand that it's good for his body, and that certain foods aren't, and that certain foods are going to make him better, and certain foods will make him worse. And so I don't push it. And so there comes a time where this is the hardest part about my journey. But have you ever heard of the frog statement, fully rely on God? And for me, that is what I'm trying to do, is God has the power to change, or to allow me to find out what I can do for my son, how I can get him to eat, who I can have help me in this area. And so I really have truly been trying to continue to work with him. And it's like something that I even have to prepare myself for, because it fills myself with anxiety. Because what happens is the more I push him, the more he resists me. And when you have a child that has been nonverbal, non-social, become verbal and social, you don't want them resisting you. You don't want them hiding in their rooms because of the fact that you're going to ask them to do something that scares them. And one thing I try to do is try to, since he can communicate now, I try to later then say, what is it about the sweet potato that makes you so scared? What is it that makes you so sad? And so that's kind of what I do. And right or wrong, some people will force this and make them, maybe not leave the table until they eat. But, I feel like God is in control of this. And I am not going to take my sweet, happy, social child and make him miserable. I'm just not going to do it. So that is just part of our food journey. And thank you for taking the time to listen. Someday this boy will eat. I know my mom told me about a lady who had a son who didn't eat until he was 10, and then you couldn't stop him from eating. So maybe he'll be like Max one day, and I won't be able to get him to stop eating. But then again, I want him to eat food that's going to fuel his body. So it's very limited onto his choices that I can put in front of him right now, just to get him to where he will like the nutritious food. So it's knowing, what to offer him, what to offer up to him that will fuel his body. I can't just give him anything. So have a great day.